precious light of life that shines in us each day. There's healing in each golden beam and blessing in each ray, and blessing in each ray. Joy within our souls that sings with heaven's voice. It rings throughout all creation's halls. Hear the world rejoice. Oh, hear the world rejoice.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity Church of Austin. So good to see so many familiar faces and new faces and surprise faces. Please stand if you choose to. We would love for you to stand and join us as we do our opening songs.
It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day right now. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, a brand new day right now. You got your body, your hands, your eyes, and your ears. You got your mind, your thoughts, your dreams, and your fears. Oh, you got your soul, a beautiful soul, oh yeah. Life can be happy, or life can be blue. You get the one you're giving your attention to. Oh, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day right now. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, a brand new day right now. You got your pride, but don't let it get in your way. You got your past, but it ain't who you are today. Oh, you've got your soul, a beautiful soul, oh yeah. Every moment is mighty, you get to choose. Shine your loving light, you got nothing to lose. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day right now. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, a brand new day right now. You've got your soul, a beautiful soul, oh yeah. It's always darkness just before dawn, so quit all your fussing and carry it on. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day right now. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new day, a brand new day right now. It's a brand new day right now. It's a brand new day right now. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one in the spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. I surrender. I surrender. I am one in the spirit all around me. I surrender. I surrender. I trust in God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I am one in the spirit all around me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I trust in God. I'm thankful, so grateful. I am one in the spirit all around me. I'm thankful, so grateful. I trust in God. I trust in God. I trust in God.
This next one you can find in the hymnal number 109, Be Thou My Vision. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought,
true word. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, and I thy true Son. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my light.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Please join me in prayer. Spirit, we come together today to broaden our horizons, to open up to the guidance of zeal, strength, and life, knowing that those powers that are within us can bring forth amazing things. We open ourselves up to the ability to listen and discern and hear the still small voice that is within each and every one of us. So it is, and so we let it be. Amen.
Please join me in our blessing of all faiths. Our God is love, our race is human, and our religion is oneness. Good morning, and welcome to Unity of Austin.
Good morning.
We are an open-hearted, loving, spiritual community, and we offer a practical, positive, and inclusive approach to Christianity and spirituality. We honor the universal truths in all religions and respect the right to choose a spiritual path. And we welcome everyone, so please join us as we study, teach, and transform our lives. And we're glad you've joined us today. And if you're visiting for the first time, we have a welcome bag we would like to give you. And if you didn't receive it when you entered the building, please check with one of the ushers after service, because in the bag is a form you can take to our Unity of Austin bookstore and receive a gift from Unity of Austin. And if you have time after service, please join us in our gathering room for some food, fun, and fellowship. And we have an announcement today that I think Reverend Leslie would like to make.
I actually have two announcements today. The first announcement comes with a heavy heart. Our beloved Cliff made his transition on Friday morning. And I don't have a picture of Cliff, but when I was looking through the many, many, many options of pictures as to which one he would like to be shown, it was this one. And I sense that I pretty much know that Cliff is zooming and soaring and smiling and laughing and enjoying the freedom that comes with this transition. And I know that he would ask for you, while we may be sad and we may be grieving, that he's very quite happy right now. He truly is. And I don't have details on anything further. I will let you know. We'll send out an email to everybody if we know more details of something. But keep those who took great care of him in your prayers. There were a group of congregants who were his buds, and we're feeling it. And with that, just hold everybody in prayer. My other announcement today is we are expanding our way we do welcome. I've learned that we start to welcome people before they even grace the doors. And so we need help in the front end, in the during end, and in the back end. And so there's an insert in your bulletin. If you would like to be of service, I would love to get enough people so that there's a rotation of one a month, so that it's not an every Sunday kind of thing. But there's opportunities to help out in the office on Thursdays before the service, where you would help cut, fold bulletins, and help prep the sanctuary and get the sanctuary ready for Sunday. And then, of course, there's the Sunday morning where we greet everybody and make them feel welcome and introduce them to people. And then afterwards, I have follow-up where congregants will reach out, and then I reach out as well. And so if you would like to be part of this, it is a great way to, if you're new to the community, it's a great way to get plugged in and be of service. And if you're a greeter at the front door, it's a great way to get to meet people and get to know people. So take some time, fill out the form if you feel called or God nudged a little bit. And when you come up for the offering, you could place it in the offering plate, and then they'll make their way to me. And sometime towards the end of the month or early November, I will do a training for everybody. If you already serve and you want to continue serving, please fill it out also. Because of how I'm changing it, everybody's going to want to be trained up. Thank you.
Okay. It's back, and that is Coffee and Spirituality. Every third Thursday, and beginning this month on October 16, at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., there are two different times, but the same topic. Remember, this is an off-campus meeting at Nomadic Outpost at the corner of Country White Lane and Brody Lane, and that's between Lowe's and Home Depot on Brody Lane. And our topic for discussion this month is, what does creating a beloved community mean to you? Please come and have a wonderful discussion in a safe, welcoming environment while getting to know each other. And our Ghoulish Trunk and Treat Day is Friday, October 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. So get ready for a ghoulish trunk or treat event that's spectacular and fun, and bring family and friends for an evening packed with treats and activities, and no tricks are needed. There is a lot going on, and it will include trunk loads of treats, fun and thrilling train rides, a giant 60-foot inflatable obstacle course, a jack-o'-lantern contest, so be sure to bring your pre-carved jack-o'-lantern. And there is a first prize of a HEB $100 gift certificate. There's a creative corner where you can create your own Halloween souvenirs, and definitely enter to win an amazing gift basket. We also are, if you're not able to attend, we will still accept donations of candy. So don't forget, if you are coming, bring your costume. We look forward to seeing you there for an amazing Halloween evening of fun. And Dia de los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead, is Saturday, November 1st. And we will be celebrating it on Sunday, November 2nd. So please join us for a day to remember our loved ones. And the ofrenda is already up in the gathering room for you to bring photos or any items that remind you of your loved ones who have transitioned. And this will also include anyone's pets. So we will have a time for prayer and to share stories about our loved ones. So come and share in our connection to our past. And get ready for Unity of Austin's second annual talent show and fundraiser. And I believe Lainey may have some comments about that.
Yes. We know you all have talent, so we would really love it if you would sign up to be part of the talent show. I would love to have, and I'm holding that we have at least 10 to 15 participants. So please come forward and sign up for the talent show if you have a talent that you would like to share. I know you already do.
Where you sign up, Lainey?
In the gathering hall.
Okay.
All right? And it's November 15th be there.
And it was a lot of fun last year. I have to tell you, we saw some stuff that made us laugh and cry in the same session, and it was awesome. So
We
definitely,
laughed, we cried, it changed our lives.
it definitely did. So we hope to see you there. And this concludes this week's announcements. Today is October 12th, 2025, and our daily word is worthy. Today we affirm all people are worthy as children of God. All people are worthy as children of God. It can be easy to look at others and see differences, the things that tend to keep us separate. I may even make judgments about their worthiness, but each person is so much more than their appearance, habits, and histories. Today, I commit to treating others as I would want them to treat me, as the divine beings they are. I will look beyond appearances, put aside any judgments, and open my heart to others. I will treat all others as individuations of the divine and beloved members of the human family. As I do this, I feel differences and separations fall away. I behold our similarities and feel a new kind of kinship, one born of respect and acceptance. All people are one in God, and each is worthy of inclusion and belonging. Our Bible verse for today is from Romans 8:16. It is that very Spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are children of God. Now let us prepare for meditation.
In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God. I find God. I find myself.
We'll begin our time of meditation. I invite everyone to take a good deep breath in. You may choose to close your eyes, lower your gaze, or keep them open, whichever is comfortable for you. Take another deep breath in. Center us into this now moment together. Bring your attention to yourself, the worthy self that expresses uniquely as you. Affirm to yourself, I am worthy of God's abundance. Imagine for a moment what it's like when you're seeking abundance in whatever way it comes. It may be in ideas, it may be in substance. But allow yourself to feel the excitement. Feel how that stirs in your body while we're still. We can be excited and still at the same time. What does that feel like for you? And as we move into the time of silence, I want you to allow that feeling to continue and really pay attention to the body parts that react to that excitement. Do you feel it on your skin? Do you feel it in your gut? Do you feel it in your heart or your mind? It will express just as uniquely as you are. So with that zeal and excitement for abundance that is there for us, we move into the silence to feel it right now. And as you feel your energy stir and shift with zeal and with excitement, you may choose to bring your awareness back to the space, or you may stay in meditation and continue that feeling as our music team comes up to lead us together in singing the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory Amen.
The answer's been here all along. We just need to hold each other till the hurt is gone. Oh, to belong, still a dream. Look what we've imagined with pain, make believing we aren't the same. But you and I know the Imagine what we could do if we imagine with love. Wild where the energy flows, the windows wide open, all we see is a door that's closed. Sad how it goes, till it goes, so it goes. Look what we've imagined with pain, make believing we aren't the same, but you and I know the truth. Imagine what we could do if we imagine with love. Time for all of us to wake up out of this hypnotic state. Instead of dreaming fast asleep, we should be dreaming wide awake. Look what we've imagined with pain, make believing we aren't the same, but you and I know the truth. Imagine what we could do if we choose. Yeah, what do we have to lose if we imagine with love?
Good morning, everybody. So we are going to be closing out our series of abundance today. And I got to be a little reflective on it this week because it's interesting. Human behavior totally fascinates me. And sometimes when we talk about abundance, sometimes the excitement isn't there as much as I think it could be or should be. And I don't know what it is for us that sometimes maybe we might think that we're not worthy of the abundance that's coming our way. Maybe we might put limits to our imagination and say, oh, I would like this, but you don't want too much. But it's okay because God wants us to have all of the divine ideas that come forth, all of the substance that comes forth, all of the good relationships that come forth. The song that Lainey just sang speaks of if we kept love in our forefront and kept that as part of our zeal, I think the world that we outwardly see would change so much, so much. And as I was spending some time with my sister-in-law yesterday for her birthday, I was reminded of a story that Sam tells me when Lauren was little. When she would get excited about something, she would get so excited that she would literally shake with the grin on her face. I don't know if she does that now so much, but we should. We should get that gleeful excitement, and it doesn't have to be anything major. I was remembering a time when I was little, we lived off of Radham Lane in South First Street, first 5 years of my life. And I drove by the house just the other day. And after church on Sundays, we would go out to dinner somewhere. Sometimes it was Luby's. That's one place I remember. The other place was A&W Root Beer. Dan's Burgers is where that was. And 3 to 4 year old me clearly remembers going up. There was a bar stool. I remember sitting in the bar stool. I remember the joy of my feet hanging down. I still get that joy. There aren't many places I can sit where my feet dangle anymore. And I remember them bringing the root beer. And in my mind's eye, this was how big the mug was in my 3 to 4 year old mind. Fast forward decades, and we're cleaning out the house on South First Street, and I come across a mug with the A&W logo on it. And I pick it up and I stare at it, and I look at my mom and I said, "Were the mugs always this size?" She's like, "Yeah, honey, why?" And I went, "I don't remember them being this little. They were like a regular 16-ounce mug. This is how I remember them. This is how they are." And it didn't make me sad. It made me reflective in the fact that everything that comes to us is the savory sweetness, no matter what size of container it comes in, that we can imagine it to be huge. There's no container for the overflow. Just as much as that root beer foamed and fizzed and oozed out of the cold glass onto the sides where you're like licking it with your tongue because you don't want to miss any of the goodness, life is like that when we allow ourselves to see from that perspective. And so I chose to do this series of powers last in this because of the excitement, because of the joy, because of the zeal of being able to expect what we have coming for us. That I want to leave you with that excitement because I gave you the tools to prepare you for the journey before. And Charles Fillmore gives us this one in The Mysteries of Genesis. Zeal is a strong force, the urge behind all things and the impulse of every achievement. It sets in motion all the machinery of the universe to attain the object of its desire. And that's it. We have it. That's what we need. We need that spark that ignites the flame, that ignites the energy, that gives us the urgency. If we don't have zeal, we don't have the urgency. So while you may request something, it will come to you, but probably not as quickly, not with much ease or grace. Think of it like dial-up internet. Y'all remember? You remember? And you waited, and you waited, and you waited, and you waited, and waited. And now, just like that, most of the time, unless there's a bunch of people on your same shared band, but most of the time, in general, it comes pretty quick. And so if we think of ourselves in that zeal moment where we keep that spark of what excites us, that keeps that energy movement, keeps it coming for us. There might be some things like, I don't know if you've been in, so if you live in a neighborhood, there's like one box that gets the shared bandwidth of, so that's why they tell you when they sell you the internet, up to 300 megahertz or megabytes of data coming your way. But if you live in a house or a neighborhood with lots of families, especially families with teenagers, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock, your internet's going to slow a little. Why? They're either all watching something or all gaming on something, which is sucking the data. So what is that in our world that kind of narrows that frequency out for us? Not being centered is one of those things. Not surrendering to the flow is one of those things. Have you ever thought you're doing something? I had this happen the other day. I'm working, the internet's going slow, and I'm like, why? Why is it going so slow? And I look up, and I must have at least 20 tabs open at the top. And I'm like, oh, I should probably shut some of these down. Same with our brain. If you have so much going on up there that you don't take the time to like close something and put it aside for a while, it'll still be there. Just set it aside for a little bit. Close your mental tabs so that you can keep that zeal going. Self-doubt might be one of those blocks that currency and frequency moving for you. Listening to the naysayers and believing them. You ever been around polypessimistic? Where you've got this huge idea and you're like, oh, I'm so excited because we're going to blah, 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 blah. And they're like, yeah, but did you think about and what about? And I'm like, no, I didn't, and I don't want to. Leave me alone and let me be in my glory. Don't believe the naysayers. You have the source that tells you all the answers that you need to know. Without zeal, we can dampen our awareness and forget what is available to us. When we lose that excitement, when life just kind of does its thing for us, we can lose that energy of being excited for the new idea that happened and how you're going to play out that new idea. So how do we get past this where we're just like, ooh, I'm so excited, and then you start to lose your fizzle a little bit? Then how do we regain that zeal? Eric Butterworth, who happens to be one of my favorite Unity authors and ministers, shares this in a book called Celebrate Yourself. Strength is the reality of you. It is the divine level in which you need to identify whenever you're tempted to lean. Strength isn't always the brawn, the muscle that comes with it. The strength is more a mental game, mental capacity. Strength is the ability to persevere. It is the ability to yield, not only wait. Strength is the ability to yield, not only wait. What is the difference between yielding and waiting? Waiting at times can be passive. You can wait as long as you're willing to sit and wait, and nothing may happen because you're only waiting. You're not mentally preparing for anything. Waiting, when used correctly, it can be a time to be still and listen for the next move. But if we yield instead of stay only and wait, then you're expecting something, aren't you? When we yield in traffic, we're expecting things to pass by us or to stop. And so when we yield, it allows us to be aware of our environment that can give us insight to this journey towards our abundance. Some of the things that we might find coming our way as we yield is there might be an 18-wheeler packed full of impulse decisions. You know them. They're so full of impulse decisions that if you're behind them, they leak out of the thing and they bust your windshield, those things. But if we yield, we can recognize what's coming and stay back. Just enough. It could be the shady person that wants to show you the shortcut. Oh, I know how to get there. I know a better way. And then they tell you the better way, and then you realize you would have not taken the better way. Because while it may be their best way to get someplace, it may not be your best place to get someplace. So when we yield, we take the time to listen and get that discernment. It may be the person that's traveling at a snail's pace, and we know they really need to get by. And we're yielding and we're waiting. But that snail's pace may just be the class that you sat through that you didn't think, I'm never going to use this. How many of you think that about algebra? Tell that to my little sister who's redoing her floor right now. You kind of need to math to redo your floor. And so it may be things that we're going through, that we're yielding through, that we're waiting for some knowledge to come to us before we can reach that full potential to spark it into being. There's some things we might need to learn along the way. The reason I took a whole bunch of classes and went through seminary before I scored this happy little world of mine. But how many times have you done that where you've realized, oh, now I know why there was this pause because I didn't know this and I know now, and it's so much easier because of it. Strength allows you to keep the excitement up, and it also allows you to tame the excitement. Because if you go in all head first and you dive right into whatever it is, this pool of abundance, and you don't check to see how deep the pool is, it could not end up well if you're jumping into a 3-foot deep pool. You might want to jump into at least a 6-footer, and that's if you know how to do that when you dive in. But we need to do that. We need to check out our surroundings, whatever it is we're moving into, that strength allows us to be able to yield and determine what is our next course. In closing this, we're closing with the power of life. It's the power that comes at the end of the year, in December. And it is the power that it makes it happen. If we don't have this, if we don't tap into this, we're not going to be able to make it happen to its fulfillment. Connie Fillmore is the great-granddaughter of Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, the co-founders of Unity. And she shares in the Unity Guide of Healing. We can have fullness of life by realizing that we live in a sea of abundance, omnipresent, everlasting life, and by refusing to allow any thought to come in that stops the consciousness of the universal flow of life. Don't let it in. Whatever those things are, don't let them in. In order to give birth to abundance that comes our way, we mustn't create blocks. When we lean into life, the ability to produce is the process at which abundance comes into demonstration. So that allows us that time to have the ideas, the amazing things that come forth, to be like Catherine Ponder and even play with what you want coming forth, and be able to realize that it's coming into life, much like I spoke of last week with the rose that comes into bloom. It just unfolds. Any idea left at the conception remains just that. If you think of it and you don't do anything with it, there's not a magic wand that's going to make it happen. We have to take action. We have to be part of that life process. We are co-creators with God. It's a team effort. And you're not the only member of the team. So take the time to rely on resources. You have other expressions of the divine around you right now that could be resources. Leaning into zeal, strength, and life while watching abundance unfold, it is an endless process because abundance is endless. So don't think of it like you're moving from goal to goal to goal. That's not what abundance is. Abundance is divine substance flowing your way. Think of yourself in a river and you're enjoying your float. And you're paddling out of the muck if there's muck that comes by. You remember to put sunscreen on to protect you from things that don't serve you. But that flow is there. It carries you wherever you need to be. And when we do the work, we can be playful when we allow it. And we can set and rest in the assurance that God is everywhere present and all is well. In this, we can know that we are indeed unbound. There's nothing. Everything that we think blocks us or pauses us or holds us back is temporary. Open. Stay excited. Remember how it felt to be still and excited at the same time. That is your time, like you're at the horse race and the horse knows they're getting to race and they're chomping at the bit literally because they're excited to go, but they know until that gate opens. They just have to be ready. So we can ready ourselves and keep that zeal up, keep that excitement up, and be unbound in whatever comes our way. So it is. Shine on, y'all. Now. Now is our time for our offering. And you may have received a little card or a leaf. On that, you can write your gratitude or your blessing for whoever you want to bless. And we place those and our monetary gifts and our prayers into the offering bowl to your left. And then as you leave, make sure you stop off at the abundance bowl to your right. Pick up an affirmation for you to carry through the week. We keep that circle of abundance moving. And now I will yield the floor to Lainey.
Open your mind, unfold your heart, relax your senses, feel every part. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Goes deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. Breathe every breath. Release your cringe. Love without waiting, without waiting. Slowly unhinge. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. You can stop waiting for love to find you. Look inside your heart. Love's already who you are. So lift up your voice. Let it be heard. Tell me your story, tell it to me, and don't leave out a word. 'Cause I think I have been there too. Well, I'm a seeker just like you. You ain't got a thing to fear. Looks like love is growing here. So take your guard and let it down. Go deeper still until you come unwound. Unbound. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, 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 unbound. Lay it on down, down, down.
Now is the time where we bless our offerings. So if you will all rub your hands together vigorously with some zeal and say with me, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, Father, Mother, God. And now is our time where we sing our kiddos in, and I think I hear them.
I hear the tambourines.
Mm-hmm.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
Yay.
So today was all about play. We did some building, we did some music, we just did a bunch of play. So it was a good thing.
Nice. We all need to do a bunch of play. So now, let's rub our hands together and bless our kiddos, and our kiddos will bless us back. Children, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you.
All right, we're going to rub our hands and we're going to bless our grown-ups. Grown-ups, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you.
And grown-ups, if you're willing and able, I invite you to please stand. Join us for the peace song. We will say the prayer for protection. And then during closing song, feel free to sing along and say hello to your neighbors.
Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is. I am divine. And all is well.